are back on First Street, live in effect. Yeah, with Hoboken Dudes, Spesh, Vintage on First, Ricky, and Fedora Man.
Man, see you guys.
Josh.
Right here.
You look like you hang out at that, what was that game store on Washington Street?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I went there.
So it was around for like a year.
Dungeons
They were
and Dragons
horrible with
headquarters.
customers, because I'm like a level 3 game nerd,
I want to come
and like they'd be like, "Oh, the game you're looking at is horrible." You know, like really, really, that's how you go. You're not gonna direct your customer that may be making a bad choice to a better game. You're just gonna crap on the choice that they may made. All right, cool. I won't buy your game. Peace. You know.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
What was the origin of the name for Spesh?
Ooh.
Okay.
So, Spesh was a nickname of mine, and what we decided to do was kind of take the word or the name and kind of embed it with like the word haircut, just to kind of like distinguish itself from, you know, other brands and other venues in town. So, you know, you come to Spesh and it's like another word for like cool or dope, like, you know, oh, that's pretty Spesh, or yo, that's Spesh.
Oh, very cool.
It comes from special, right?
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah, I guess you can say that.
Special.
It sounds like there's an origin story to that name that's like
Yeah, how'd you get
hidden
that
underneath.
So I had one of my clients was in my chair. He wanted a haircut, and he goes, "I want the Spesh this time, all right?"
Oh, sweet.
There it
Like
is.
saying, like, you know, he wanted a better haircut than
That's
last
the custom.
time. So he's like, "I want the Spesh." So that's kind of was kind of like a thing, like, "Yo, Spesh."
Your signature.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes
Very
sense.
cool.
It's dope.
Yeah.
Congrats.
So what did you want to talk about, like in town?
Oh, well, I think first we have to throw out some parking stories. Like, give me like top story of one of your clients parking in the city.
Well, I'll give you top story of mine.
There you go.
I was waiting for street cleaning to pass me, and I reclined my seat a little bit just to kind of like, you know, relax. And literally, someone put a ticket on my car while I was still in my car, like still parked.
They snuck it on? Did they see?
Snuck it on.
Supposedly you're supposed to be paying for that spot, right?
Yeah, but I wasn't even parked. I was double
insane.
parked, waiting for them to come around.
Car was on?
Yeah, everything.
Didn't hear a siren, nothing.
Nope.
That's what's yours,
Ninja
Ricky?
type stuff.
Worst parking story.
Client
Wait, move forward.
or resident?
Not that forward.
You have a lot of customer parking issues now. People got to loop around 3 or 4 times on First Street. It's kind of difficult around here.
Yeah, I mean, we're lucky because we have the W Hotel. So when people come to pick up art, we just tell them, you know, we have it ready for them at the W. They can pull in, and they're so hospitable and nice there.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I had been. But when I started out, I was on one of my first studios was 50 Harrison Street, right as you're like leaving Hoboken. You know, it's that the Chambord building.
Right.
And when I was selling my art out of there, out of my studio, I would literally like, people wouldn't park. I would just like hand it out to them, and they would give me the money. And
Would they
it
drive
was like,
slowly?
I give you the art.
5 miles an hour.
It was like,
Drive-through
they would
service.
pull into
Looks like a
where the-
shady street
Yeah.
business deal.
That's such
and
a
then-
hustle.
Yeah, and then that's where it started. So like, you know, but thank God we're where we are now to allow people to pick it up. But for me, also, like, personally, a funny story is, like, when I first moved out here, I lived in Union City, but my girlfriend, now wife, lived in Hoboken. And so visiting her, I was like, I could have bought you this big ring, but I had to pay these many parking tickets.
So parking's breaking up marriages.
It was...
Breaking up marriages. Locking people out.
Hoboken parking issues, breaking up marriages.
No,
One ticket at a
she
time.
lived at 85 Adams Street, and she had a parking spot. There's a little nook back there, but when I would visit her, it was just like so funny that every time I visited her, it was like another parking ticket. I couldn't figure it out, you know.
Mark, what do you got?
Me, parking-wise? I mean,
It's just a hassle.
Yeah, I mean, I live right on the block that I work, so I walk to work every day. So I just have to move my car once a week.
Right.
So it's not...
You'd be a great candidate for our shameless plug here, but avoid street service. $65 a month, move your car for you each week.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Essentially, you could park on the street for 365 days without a ticket ever.
How do you do that?
Oh,
Because that's essentially
because I got
like,
2 tickets this week.
Dude,
But
$65 a month, we do it for you. You never have to
How do
fill
you
it out.
do that? How
We get a
do
spare
people do
key.
But I
that?
have to move it sometimes.
Yeah, so you use the app.
Just
Whenever
once,
you move,
once a week you can.
we do it once a week. We guarantee. No, we'll do it twice if you need.
Really?
Like we don't do it more than twice
Okay, so twice a week you would move my car for me.
to avoid the street cleaning. Now you can move it more,
Oh,
but
that's
as long as
amazing.
just yeah.
Because I've just bought a house recently out of town, and sometimes I'm not here on that day, so that's great.
There you go.
Wow, fantastic.
Great plot.
Yeah. What was the name of the brand?
Parking Dude,
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure. Yeah, you know.
And
Everyone knows.
that's the app. Is there a .com?
Yeah, parkingdude.net is the website.
Sick. It's Facebook.
Anyone that owns a business here, advertising wise in
Facebook
Hoboken,
bought
what are you guys using the most?
I
You,
use
what are your
IG.
hashtags, stuff like that? You do a post,
IG is the
IG.
everything. No Snapchat?
no, definitely not.
You're not on it. Anybody?
I am.
You
Yeah,
are.
younger generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'll show a haircut. you'll
Even
be
for
like-
your business, you do Snapchat?
Well, I've realized that people that watch our Snapchat don't watch our Instagram.
So you're hitting a bigger audience.
Different
Yeah.
audience.
Different
Yeah,
and
different.
bigger.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know?
bigger. You get more
Yeah.
numbers on Snap?
Not necessarily, no, but I just feel like it's more direct because you're not necessarily reading like text content. It's not as distracting. It's kind of just like
Oh, that's quick.
But isn't that IG stories? Same concept?
yeah, but without the posts. I don't know. We've been successful on it, so that's why
Yeah.
I use
Like
it.
you said, if you get one person that's not on your IG, it's why not?
Yeah,
why not
exactly.
click something
Yeah,
Yeah.
to get that one person?
it's
great.
just an extra step. But
Right.
It's good.
What about you, Rick?
I just think it's amazing to connect with people from all over, through it's just an incredible
Like direct
tool.
messages and everything.
It's just incredible, I mean, I'm meeting a collector tomorrow from Guatemala who's staying at the W, and we've been planning this for like a few months, and it's really exciting. I would have never connected with him if it wasn't for, through the art and through Instagram and social media. I mean, it's just to be able to connect with people, and it makes me uncomfortable, and I think that's why I kind of am embracing this, because you should get out of your comfort zone, and this scares me a lot, being here and everything, and so that's why I'm kind of like a part of it,
It's good.
I
With
kinda
us? Oh, not scary.
Yeah, he's so lovable.
Yeah, this is great.
I might be a little scared of this guy.
Yeah.
The way he's dressed.
He's frightened.
I'm not scared. You'll.
Andrew and I have a question for Mark, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So we were talking before, and we were wondering, do you think Josh's sweater
What is with
would
you?
sell?
No, this is a
What
legit
is
question.
with you people?
Guys, this is legit, and this is what I propose. This is what I propose.
Well, I would tell you
He
something.
gives this to your spot for 1 week, and you showcase it in the front.
The early 2000s is coming around because vintage is a cycle of every 20 years, right?
Okay.
And he's clearly in the, Foo Fighters, early 2000s.
This sweater
Kind
is
of
at
like,
least
That's like skateboarding.
It's
30
a
years
Foo
old.
Fighters.
I got it from my grandma's last husband.
But you got the whole vibe. The glasses
Dude,
match.
can
the
you
hat,
sell that on the
sweater.
tag?
It's a good.
He
it's a
got it
good
from
look.
his
You got it
grandma's.
down to a science. I feel like everything is purposed on your outfit, and that means a lot.
He likes my outfit. You're hating
No,
on
I
it.
do like your outfit,
I
just
never
like I
s-
like your outfit because you meant to wear everything
Listen.
like themed. He was everything themed.
No, but I don't care if it's okay or not to wear that. I just want to see how much it will get. Right?
All right, so you want to do a little like price tag like this?
I want us to wager something that we can guess.
I
Whoever
do
gets
not consent to
closest.
this. Whatever
to
is
what
going
this is
on
gonna
in
go
this
for.
J. Crew? Is
I
that
do
J.
not-
Crew?
I don't know what I put on.
Okay, so
That's Gap.
here are your
Put
three
it
options.
on.
Here are your three
How
options.
about we do that? Guess his sweater brand. What's your
I think
brand?
that
What do
would
you,
be-
what do you think it
I
is?
just thought it was funny that you said Cap, and I was like, I think that's just
What are you looking
that's
at?
just
me?
interesting.
You're not going to see through me to
like
see
a-
the
the
label.
quality.
Like,
He's
you're
looking at the
like,
quality.
you're gonna
Come
have-
on.
Yeah, I think it's.
You don't have
I
mutant
think it's
powers.
more
Like, what
quality.
is
Bro,
Looking at
this?
the
I don't
switches.
think I say no
being
brand.
Me
I say
Too
no
right
brand.
now.
I
No
said-
brand.
I'm being
There's
me
no
too.
tag on
it.
This
Come on,
is
come on.
This
I
is
now
needed by his grandma.
understand
Can I guess?
so
No
much
brand.
in life.
guess?
I'm saying no brand.
Definitely not a
Can I
no
look?
brand.
Wait, can I guess?
Hey, can I
guess?
say?
What'd you
Hold
guess?
on!
What'd you guess? Hold on.
Don't
I wanna-
steal the suspense. Don't manhandle
What do
me.
you got? What do you got?
I'm not your wife.
Gas?
Bass?
Bass? Good guess.
Good guess. What was your guess?
Is Bass?
Gab,
Yeah,
what's your guess?
I say Banana Republic.
I'm saying no brand hand knit.
All right.
Hand knit.
Hand
Hand
knit.
knit.
Wow, that,
No brand.
Hold on. Can we get a drum roll,
Drum roll, please.
Drum roll, please.
None of the above.
Drum roll,
There's nothing
please.
on there.
J. Crew, bitches.
Okay.
Who said?
That's what I said.
Who
J.
said Banana
Crew.
Republic?
So you win all the gift certificates.
Banana Republic is J. Crew owned or?
You give me art. You give me hair.
Parking.
I don't want
You
your.
give me
I don't want your
hair.
parking
You're selling
spots.
hair.
All right.
Give you a new sweater.
New sweater.
For a guest. I'll valet for a guest. Up to $50.
I definitely got close.
No more sweater stories. All right. If you're like, whoa, what's that shirt? What's that shirt? Take off the shirt. We're gonna have a conversation outside. All right.
That's a Van Houston anyway. It's okay.
Alright, I just thought.
No, it was great.
That shirt?
How much will it sell for?
I didn't say anything.
Sell it.
That's
Sell
a
it
good
at
call.
special.
That's a
Sell it
good
at
call.
special.
You like that Van Houston?
Could you sell this at special?
Wow, I'm not taking any
I'm
more
gonna
photos.
say
Yo, Ricky, pass
this
me my
one's
hat.
gotta be Banana Republic.
Wow, this is Banana Republic.
Ooh. This.
Nice.
This is
That's
Polo.
gotta be Banana
I'm
Republic.
gonna say
Oh,
Polo.
it's a Brooks Brothers.
Ooh.
That's a
hanging sheep.
That's what I was.
Oh yeah, that's a nice shirt. Yeah,
Hanging sheep.
What'd you say?
Yeah, that's their logo.
Is it?
The hanging sheep.
yeah, hanging
like
sheep.
that.
That's right.
Sponsored
Say it
by.
again.
Hanging sheep.
That's a great.
How do you
Yeah,
cook
Brooks
mutton?
Brothers?
I don't
If
know.
you want to talk to us?
Yeah.
We'll keep that in if you want. That's gonna be sponsored.
Brothers. Look at
Hashtag
this.
sponsored.
Just pubes.
Brooks Brothers.
Yeah.
Email him hobokenguy@aol.com.
Oh my god.
I don't think I was ever
Alright,
here
so
with
what,
that.
what are we going to talk about?
God, my screen name was Coney Isle
Oh, that's a good one.
05.
Coney Isle.
Coney Island. I was from Brooklyn. I was born in Brooklyn.
What was 05 for?
Favorite basketball player Stephon Marbury
Ooh.
from Coney Island.
Oh, okay.
05. J Kidd was my favorite basketball player.
Oh.
But what was
Jay Kidd?
what was your screen name?
My screen name was Lucky5284X.
There you go.
My dog's name was Lucky. 5284 is my birthday, and X was just cool because, like, you know, DMX and, you know, the X Clan, like X, the X Factor.
What do you got, Ricky?
X generation.
Yeah.
Any screen name? Or
X-Men.
Oh gosh,
Artsy 105.
there are things that you
Always
keep
po-
locked
always
away.
positive.
No,
Always.
I locked that away.
Beautiful.
Come on. This is a
Yeah,
Nard. This
hard
is,
share.
this
You
is
gotta
what
share.
Nard
Heart,
watches.
butterfly,
Wait,
butterfly.
hold on. Is it because you still use AOL? Is that why? Is that why?
Oh, we can't include
I
this?
keep it open.
This is a safe
Yeah,
space.
yeah,
All right,
listen,
like you can share.
Ricky's
you can share.
got a brand that he must abide by.
No,
Okay.
It was.
What was
I'll
your
tell,
screen
I'll
name?
tell you. You guys are sharing. It was Wands. WANS. It was my.
Okay.
It's like tag name.
Yeah. Like Vans, but W.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wands.
Wands. Yeah. It was just like all the letters I like to write because I used to like to mess around with.
That's
like,
cool.
Drawing graffiti.
That's the best screen
Yeah,
name
that's
ever.
way better than ours.
Did you hear mine about Marbury in 05 and
Yeah.
Coney Island? Dude, that was an amazing
Special.
story.
How about
It's
you?
amazing.
I'm so touched right now. Like, and motivating. Did you hear that? Favorite letters to write with. And he turned into an artist? Come on.
So you like 5
And you
letters?
were-
22 at the
What's
end.
22 for?
Favorite number.
Okay, 22.
Yeah.
You didn't get that from like a player though.
No, just like.
You like the way you drew.
Yeah, like 2, 2, 2. You know.
I was thinking you were gonna say like Ricky's hot for you, or like,
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was doing.
lowercase capital, capital.
To do the heart.
Trolling the chat room.
The lowercase capital was a great look, though. You have
Yeah.
to admit. That was I had that.
Capital,
for-
capital, lowercase, capital,
Yeah,
lowercase.
you can switch it around.
We can move in.
Oh, okay.
What was your name, Spesh?
Yeah, what was yours?
Dr. Funk 971.
Wow.
Yes.
Whoa.
971 was for Hot 97 because I used to love Hot 97.
No way.
Oh, that's cool.
97.1. That's
Yeah.
fire. And Dr. Funk?
There's only 2 stations,
Red
right?
Man.
It's like-
I used to listen to a lot of Redman.
Wow.
Yeah, Funk Doctor.
Yeah.
That's right.
Funk Doc.
Did you want to be like a DJ when you grew up?
Yeah, music was huge for me growing up, but I never played anything. But yeah,
That's dope.
yeah.
Funk Doc. How about you?
S. Marshall 57.
First name? Last name?
No, it was just
Random
it
guy.
was from a book. It's
What's
just from a book. It's from my favorite book, Starship Troopers, which was turned into a horrible movie.
Your last name's not Marshall.
With a great shower scene.
What?
So your last name's not 5. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't say it was my last name. That's just a word someone else just said right now.
First
So you didn't like the movie? I thought the movie was awesome.
So it was very enjoyable, but
When
it
people
was
talk to you, did they say, Sean,
objectively-
what's up? And you answer?
No, not Sean.
What'd you say?
What I said, S Marshall 57.
So what was the first, what's S for?
So in the book and in the movie, the head of the military is the Sky Marshal.
What is his name?
So
Sky
well, I
Marshal.
didn't name me after his name. I named my AOL screen name based on his title.
Sky Marshal.
So it was written by Robert Heinlein, an
so
excellent
his
author.
first name was not Sky or, okay.
He's
No,
a
no,
Sky
he wasn't,
Marshal.
he wasn't a hippie. All right, his first name was not Sky.
What was your numbers?
That's pretty cool.
57.
And what was that for?
I was just like boop, boop, random numbers.
Really?
Yeah.
They're not next to each other either, so I would have thought that would have been easier.
No, there's one in between.
Yeah.
57.
I probably just went like boop.
Really?
So.
Great.
Nice.
All right, so you wake up in the morning, Hoboken. Where do you get your bagel?
Ooh.
Ooh, I go down to what is it? J Bagels down here? What's
J
it?
Bagel on First Street?
Yeah. Is that the name?
Newark Ave.
J Bagel Express or something?
Something like that.
Yeah, they're great.
It's a good bagel.
Yeah, right across from what is it? Starbucks.
So I'm an old bagel guy.
Nice.
You know, I'll go in there and get a nice bagel.
It's too far for me. I probably would go there too. I've had their sandwiches there. They're really good. But
That's too
for me-
bad that it's too far. for
It's on
someone.
7th.
You know,
It's
you lose
like-
that business.
I like to support him too. He's a good dude.
Yeah, he just eat low keto, right?
Yeah, that's delicious.
That's fire, man.
Oh, I get that a lot.
Oh,
That place is
I get
good.
that a lot.
Get the cheesy Dilla after 9
He's a
on the
cool
weekends.
dude, man. We should get him on
You
the
got him on
We
the
should
podcast?
totally get him on the podcast.
We haven't yet. I talked to him the other
How
day.
about Tony Baloney? You got my man Mike on here at all?
No, Mike's from my hometown.
You should
too.
get Mike. Mike's my man.
Mike's the dude, man.
We should
Yeah.
do. We should. He'll join a
He
conversation.
would
like
love,
this.
and he has a lot to say. We're
He's
running
From
business-
Freehold?
Yeah, he has different businesses in different cities.
That's right.
So you
Atlantic
can
City,
compare it.
Long Beach,
You can compare it.
Long Branch. I
Yeah.
mean, Jersey City.
Yep. He's got 4 now.
4. Hoboken, Jersey City, Long Branch, and AC.
Wow.
He's the man.
Yeah, that's why when you were talking about a SID earlier, like it helps out. Like we have a gallery in Westfield, New Jersey, which has a SID, and they gave us $500 towards a sign for our shop. So
Oh, that's cool.
there's things like that help. A lot.
I think signage around the city would be great. Like, this way's shopping district, this way's food. You know what I mean? Like,
wayfinding.
I don't know, just like, general signs, like down by the
Yeah.
path and like along Washington and
Yeah.
First, like directing people, like shopping district or
Yeah,
art
The
district.
problem is we don't really have that, right?
I mean,
We don't really have like a strict
you can just
downtown.
call it something. You know what I mean? Like,
But, like,
First
whether you're
Street's
on-
downtown.
whether
I would say
you're
First
doing-
Street's the main drag.
What if you're doing Shaka Bowl on Monroe and 8th, or you're doing
That's a different
you're
district.
doing the bakery on
What is
12th
that
and
bougie business anyway? What is a shaka bowl? Like,
It's a acai bowl.
acai.
So
fruits.
what? Like it's just some fruit in a bowl, and people are like,
No,
"Cool,
it's
they
not.
do
No,
this."
no,
it's actually
That is
delicious.
show.
They got great small business owners too, man.
Yeah,
Those-
Kirsten.
Cheers
It's
to them.
She should get on the show.
super
We
delicious
we gotta get her on.
sort of
She should, people.
food and produce
There's a lot of
and
great
drinks.
small businesses in
And like a
Hoboken
bowl.
that could be
Yeah, you
highlighted
can
in
get
this,
smoothies,
this
Absolutely.
round.
there's
This venue.
tacos. They have like a whole range. I mean,
They have
it's
tacos
incredible.
in a bowl?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean,
There's a lot of
they're
fun. There's a
they're
lot of
pretty
fun people too
tremendous.
in Hoboken.
I
Like
think
all these
they-
business owners are fun.
They got like 30 under 30 or something, didn't she? The owner of Chocolate.
She's
Bowl?
great.
Oh, yeah, there's two of them.
30 under
Sisters.
30.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
sisters.
pretty tremendous. They're amazing. They really lend themselves out to the community. I mean, it's crazy how in Hoboken people grow to almost have 2 businesses. A lot of things. You notice it like Napoli's uptown, downtown.
Yep.
And
Blow it out.
Yeah.
That brand has
and,
uptown.
The clothing line.
Oh, you're talking about Up and Out.
Up and out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blow it out.
Blow it out.
And there's like.
That's a great name. We could start it like a legit.
That's the name of
Let's
the
just sell
podcast.
birthday candles. Just blow it
No,
out.
that's competition.
That's all they sell. Boom.
Right?
No.
No, different style, right? That's like going out in the town. You get like a blowout.
There's no competition.
There's no such thing as competition. You know that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there really isn't.
I'm gonna start a parking business. That's what I'm gonna do, and then we're gonna start a podcast, and you're all welcome to be on it,
How many?
except for you, sweater hater.
Your sweater, the war between you and your sweater
It's
is lost.
sold. It's sold. It
It's
just
sitting
sold
on the table.
for $85.
Who bought it?
How
How much would you? How much? Here's the question.
J. Crew.
Getting back to the sweater for 1 second.
We need to get
Here's the
our-
question. You're the vintage owner.
Yes.
Okay.
You put a value the most out of that sweater. Could you make money off that? If you bought it right now,
If I got it for free, yeah.
Speech just bought it.
No,
Species.
He's a species.
Species.
You're a species all to yourself, Special.
Yeah, that's a good name, Species.
No,
Species.
seriously.
Hold us up.
What would you buy that right now and feel comfortable you're gonna make money on?
I mean, I would sell that for like $48 because the brand.
Are you
the
willing
style.
to? Could you sell that sweater right now?
You think
For,
it smells like Curve Cologne?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Let me see the tag.
Bro, that's the.
Hold on.
I don't wear
J.
cologne.
Crew's
No,
a good
but
brand.
on that topic,
I put on deodorant today.
It's cool water.
Cool Water.
Right, that's the Michael Jordan.
Yo, Cool Water was amazing.
No, that's a
I
good-
used to rip it out of the magazine. And
This is
spray
an
it
old
on.
one.
I couldn't.
This is like from the 90s. You
No, I
can
had
tell 'cause
Cool
it was
Water.
made in Hong
Oh,
Kong.
that was a great cologne, man.
It's a good tag.
You stand
And this
with
is
Hong
actually a
Kong.
vintage J. Crew. It's a quality sweater. This is a good sweater.
No, but so
Made in Hong Kong. That
you
means
could
it was like
legit-
late 90s.
here's one of the things about when I bought the sweater from your vintage shop.
Yeah.
From Smash, but from you.
Right.
It was
Collaboration.
Great collab.
Yeah, great collabs. That's what this.
When I
tag
bought
is.
it, I put it on. My wife was like, "There's a little stain in the top right corner on the white."
Gives
I was
it
like,
juice.
"That's just part of the sweater."
Yeah, it's a story.
Gives it
You want the
juice.
stains and relive
Yeah, the
the last
story.
time that person
Yeah.
wore that.
Yeah.
Whether it was 82 or 65.
The story.
Last time
You
they wore
put that shirt on and you're like back in that.
There's a lot of
that
energy
decade.
that goes into these clothes.
So I want to see that little syrup spot.
Yeah.
Sometimes you do. Yeah, sometimes you don't.
You did.
I mean, I got some dirty clothes I haven't washed. I'll tell you.
You think it was syrup? Huh?
Oh man! Come
Vintage,
on.
you know? Could be anything.
I mean, that was pretty high.
I mean,
that's pretty high.
That's what's cool about them. You don't know where those
It
things
was like up
They
here.
got stories behind them.
That's cool.
Yeah, they're cool. It's real cool. I mean, the ugly sweater thing is like such a minute part of my business, which I'm not even too almost proud of, but it's just like living in Hoboken. I'll say this on camera. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. You know what I mean? Everybody in Hoboken works. You know what I mean? So they have an office party, or they're between the ages of 25 and 40. They're gonna go to some sort of party, and that's what this culture breeds. Is fucking, Christmas sweater parties. You know what I mean? It's just like a thing. They just did a documentary in Hoboken on SantaCon, 25 years. When SantaCon went on 3 weeks ago, there was a documentary.
No way.
Yeah, filming.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, it was
Really?
crazy. Yeah, that was a crazy day for me in the sweaters. It was because every like 4 guys like missed the memo. You know what I mean? They're like, hey, and they're on their way to the bar. They're like, I need a sweater. I'm like, come on in, dude. Yeah, it was great.
So that's not a big part of the business, though.
I mean, it only lasts 4 weeks. Right after Thanksgiving to like pretty much the day up until Christmas.
What is your biggest seller?
Well, those are fun for us. Also, it's a very huge bar town, so football season comes around and like people,
Old Notre Dame stuff.
Notre Dame in college, but like Giants. I mean, and nobody's from Hoboken. Everybody's in transit, so like I could sell any team. You know, Detroit Lions, whatever.
That's
Dolphins,
cool,
like
Old school
football stuff's
jersey.
great. There's a lot of women in Hoboken. I sell a lot of women's clothing. There's tons of that. There's a lot of moms in Hoboken, so I could sell jewelry and, you know, nicer clothes to them. And Hoboken's an untapped market, and there's no other vintage shops in here. So
Yeah.
Jersey City's got a vibe. I feel like Hoboken can have the same vibe. A lot of people come in the shop, they're like, I can't believe this shop's in Hoboken. You know what I mean? Like this shop belongs in like Lower East Side or Brooklyn or something like that. But we deserve something cool too.
Yeah, it's
You know
true.
what I mean?
Yeah.
We totally deserve something cool. That's why we got creators like him, and even yourself doing stuff like this.
Yeah.
This is cool, man.
What-
He used to have a business in the Lower East Side, too.
See, I mean, that's why we love this city so much. I mean, Josh doesn't love it as much, but
I definitely love it more than you.
okay.
I love the dynamic.
Josh likes it.
It's what brings me in.
What's your 13 years?
Yeah, how long has everyone been here? When am I? 2007. So 12 years.
That's me, too.
Yeah. Smash.
Working 10, living 6.
Josh, you're 12.
I've lived here like 7 years.
Moved here January 07. So January.
Yeah. I was April 07. Favorite pizza spot?
Mm.
Everyone
Strong
go
question.
around.
I ask a lot of people that.
And let's avoid like locals that are just they're of course your neighbor.
I love Tony Baloney's.
I know,
but
but-
he's my best friend. That's why I love
Right,
him.
that's
But
a little biased. Like,
I say
give me something
Napoli's.
else.
I say Napoli's.
Okay.
I actually am waiting on an order from Napoli's.
Coming here?
Yeah, seamless.
Didn't even ask us?
Oh, did you want something?
I mean, I could have went for a slice.
Rude.
Oh, no, I brought it to share. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
but
you
did
brought
you want
like
something
you brought like
extra?
3 pies.
3 bottles.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Did
So,
you
okay,
did you want
Napoli? No. We're good. I'm just busting.
Yeah.
So Tony Baloney's / Napoli's.
I've been going to Napoli since I moved here.
I'm gonna do
Man, something fresh. Because you're special.
Tony Baloney's for sure, but
Really?
the two runner-ups, I'm gonna go with Benny Tadino's and Napoli's.
Wow. Benny Tadino's.
Guys, I'm going to give you
I
one.
mean,
I like your Benny's pick
Yeah.
because I live like.
Oh,
3
he
buildings
drove
away.
you. Yeah, that's
So
not
I'm
a good
there all the time.
slice.
And I like their slices, but my
It's too big.
favorite is you know the
But you
deli
can-
/ bakery on the corner of 2nd and Adams. It has 2 names.
Tom's-
Tony's Bakery and Lusardo's.
Yes.
Which is really annoying that it's 2 freaking names. But on Wednesdays they make the best deep dish pizza
No one
I've
knows
ever
this.
tasted.
I didn't know that.
It's gone
Yeah.
by like 11:45.
Yeah.
They don't make any more past that. It's done.
11:45.
Are you
Uh,
sure?
in the morning.
In the morning.
Yeah. And they also make the best focaccia on Saturdays. Like I love that place.
What's the name of the
Sardos?
place again?
Wait, so Wednesdays?
Sardos, yeah.
Next?
Behind
No.
the
So,
Leaders.
I
wow,
know
that's
exactly
I'm going
where
to
that-
try
I
it
didn't-
out.
I didn't even know they had pizza.
That's
there.
Me neither. That's a great sandwich spot.
Yeah, that's a great hidden gem.
Such a good spot.
Dude, so I'm going to end with
I love Tony Baloney's too. I mean, it's
I'm a
amazing.
I am a Rosario's
Where's that?
on
Oh
Willow.
yeah, Willow. Yeah,
Dude,
I've had
that's right by
Rosario's.
you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rosario's on Willow
I used
is
to-
my
RIZ,
Yeah.
right?
great pizza,
Nice.
family owned.
Yeah, they're
John
really
and
nice
Tim,
there.
they're
Yeah.
great people,
Yeah.
like true,
Nobody
came
mentioned
to
the
this
spot
country.
across from CVS. You don't like that space, right?
Bazillo's.
No,
You don't like what is it called?
Bazillo's and Tony Baloney's, in my opinion, are a different brand of pizza.
Artichoke.
You want good, like
Oh, he likes artichoke.
I haven't had it
the
yet.
Artichoke
I haven't had it.
Sicilian margarita.
I'm gonna do it tomorrow.
Artichoke Sicilian margarita.
I'm gonna try it tomorrow.
Dude, unreal.
What's
Unreal.
you gave us one? How about last? I gotta ask.
All of them are great.
I gotta ask. Sandwich spot.
All the pizza
Like,
places.
Yeah.
Shout out to Gio's.
I mean, I live on
First-
First, so I go to like
across
Luca Brasi
the
all the
street.
time. I actually heard Lacerdo's has amazing sandwiches.
Your boy you do the
Fiore's.
podcast, the show with his
Fiore's.
father.
Biancamanos.
Biancamanos is
Yes.
a good sandwich.
But, dude,
Luca
Lusardo's
Brasi's got a good one.
Tuesdays,
I
their
heard.
meatballs. Oh, so good.
I heard
so good,
Lacerdo's
so
is
good.
low key great sandwich spot.
Yeah. And good guys. You go there. A
Yeah, they
couple
are good
times,
guys.
They just start like
It's total
like,
family.
they rip on you.
Well,
you rip
Fiore's
on
gets
them.
like the number one.
Fiore's
Everyone.
is great. I actually
Yeah,
really like
it's so
Fiore's.
good.
And it's like huge.
Well,
The
that-
line's out the door,
But
dude.
you know what's
Dude, on
cool too?
Thursday,
is
Fiore's
Uptown
roast
Dolce
beef?
Salata.
Yeah.
For a sandwich?
Yeah, they have everything.
I didn't know they have like Italian
They
sandwiches.
have
Wait, where's this?
everything.
Where's this?
Dolce Salata.
Yeah, I like that spot a
Where's
lot.
that?
It's a little bakery
It's
slash.
on 11th and Grand. It was across the it's across the street from the studio we have now up there, and it's amazing.
It's clean.
They have
It's
everything.
like really nice, man.
Yeah,
Try it
they have great
out.
sandwiches up there.
I didn't know they had Italian though. I know they had like a.
everything. They
Oh,
have pasta,
man.
homemade pastas. Super nice guys. Very nice.
That's
people
cool.
and family. That's
Any
what it's
other
like.
any
It's
other
a-
question
Nobody
about
said
favorites?
Vito's. Nobody said Vito's.
No
Anybody?
one said, of course, Vito's. Yeah, you gotta say Vito's.
Yeah. There's so much to
I don't-
choose from. It's
yeah.
kind of hard. Like,
I think people in Hoboken go in a 3-block radius. Is the thing.
Well, that's the thing. Is like
It's true.
when
I live in
worked
First
at a-
Street. I work on
yeah.
First Street. I just stay in my area.
Right. When I worked at Elysian Cafe and I got out at like 1 a.m, there's Benny Tadino's, and then like now I'm on
7-star
First Street,
pizza.
so next door's Tony
Star
Baloney's
Pizza.
and
Star
Napoli's.
Pizza.
Do you like that place?
Well, no, 4 a.m. is the only spot.
Oh
open.
yeah.
There's definitely some fun memories from
Tony
Yeah,
Baloney's is
dude,
up
me
there.
too.
Everybody
That was
has
the
a-
go-to. You get
Yes.
back at 2:30. You order pizza from Star.
My friend did
4
that.
4
I
o'clock.
was-
I think they were open too, man.
I always would meet my friend there. If she texted me Star's Pizza, I'd be like, oh, it's that kind of night.
Yeah, right.
That's dope.
It like has its own meaning. But what are some?
I think
Well,
I
how
think
about
the,
date
I
night?
think the great pizza debate is a big conversation in Hoboken, and it should be its own little podcast.
Yeah.
So we made this box recently to ship art out of, and
The
it
one I
actually
saw
kind
on-
of looks like a pizza box.
Wait, the one
which
on
is kinda
Instagram?
funny. Yeah, the brown one.
Bro, that was incredible the way you folded that thing.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
the bigger. You're talking about the
Did
bigger.
you guys why
piece.
you're looking at me like I'm crazy?
But
He does a video of him taking the art, like behind the scenes, him taking the art, car, FedEx. He goes into FedEx. He like assembles this freaking like a magician, this box to fit the art.
he's too kind.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
He's got videos on IG.
IG. You gotta check it out, man.
Dude, you're like a cat that's more interested in the box. Than
Yes.
Well, there
content
was
of the
driving and
box.
parking in there too, so he's.
That's right.
But come on,
But it turned out to
his
look
art
like a
doesn't need
pizza
to be
box, which is
promoted.
just funny that like inherently like we're making this box for the art, and it turned out to be like pizza, look like a pizza box because it's Jersey,
And then you
Such-
wrote
Yeah,
like a
you
little.
could just order
Such a
pizza
thing,
boxes
isn't it?
instead.
The nice touch was you did the art on the outside of the box.
On the outside,
That was cool.
Gotta put that personal touch when you can, right?
Yeah.
Connect.
But
with
that's a
people.
big thing that you did. Like that didn't take a lot, but that person's gonna be like, wow, it's pretty cool art on the
Yeah,
box.
I mean, I feel like a little bit does go a long way. That a little extra you put in really carries through, and that's why, like, we're in this small town of, so many different characters and personalities, and that, like, everybody contributes to the overall, like, colorfulness of Hoboken, right? And we contribute our assets and what we can do, and, you through so many different hats that you wear, right? And the businesses. Oh, I think the seamless is here. I'm sorry, guys.
Pizza's here.
No, that was a fantastic.
That's a wrap.
pizza.
That's a way to end the story.
Unbelievable. Look at
Party.
that. And then on that soliloquy that you just did.
That's a good way to
That
end
was
the
so
show.
beautiful.
That's a good
That's
way to
it.
end
That's a
the
wrap.